Hello, all. Sitting here thinking about today, 9/11. 9/11. Where was I? That's what everybody asks. Where were you on 9/11? Where I was on 9/11, me and my father were walking into my grandmother's house. I was sick from that day of school in middle school. And pretty much as soon as we walk in, grandma was uneasy, told us to watch TV, saw the first plane fly in and hit the tower. You know, I was horrified. My dad, disabled military veteran, ready to re-enlist, just ready to go. Straight up angry. I was nervous, scared, didn't know, knew what was going on, but, never seen something like that happen. Seeing that plane just fly in, something out of the movies, just crash it, it's how my little mind wrapped around it. But after all happened, the smoke cleared, America did the one thing that should be going on constantly as Americans, and we unified. All the people that died on the planes, in the buildings. This is 1 year that the families mourn for the people that died in those buildings and those airplanes. And as we get older and our kids get older, and if it's taught in schools, I don't know if it's taught in schools yet. My son is only 6, but they're on. There's always, where were you and how did it make you feel? Well, you're scared, upset, and angry. To see this happen. And to see the aftermath. Our kids and generations will have video of this history of this event going on. After it happened, flags went up. Everybody was there for somebody, ready to fight, ready to go. But that's not here today. America is in shambles between everything. It's 9/11 and people are still fighting over whether if it happened or not. Well, you know what? Whether you believe that it was an inside job or if it was terrorist, the main thing you need to look at, you need to remember those people that died on that day and not worry about stupid conspiracies. People died on that day. A lot of people. I think it was close, a little bit over 2,000, I think. I'm not sure. I haven't really looked into the statistics. People survived, people died. And, think about the people like that, It's like, oh, well, this happened and then 9/11 happened, inside job, look into it however we want to. But you know what? People died on that day, and that's what we should be remembering is the people's deaths. People that died. And because people died when the building fell. People were jumping out the windows to escape it. They had no other way to escape. It was either fall to your death or be burnt alive. But it goes like this. People died 9/11, 2001. And that's what you need to be remembering. Because it's horrible. In America. Like I said before, we in America, unless we unify, we're just bickering people. That's all we are. But today is the day of remembrance. The day of 9/11. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a moment of silence to remember. Let it sink in. Let it sink in. Try to remember what 9/11 is about. One of the most tragic days in our nation. And what do you see on social media? Not people remembering what needs to be remembered was the people who passed away on that day. That's what we need to remember. Is those Americans that died that day. And the Americans on the airplanes. Especially the Americans. I can't remember the flight number. So, get angry if you want to. But the Americans who fought the terrorists and crashed that plane to keep it from reaching the Pentagon. Those people too. Remember.